So for this step, what we're going to do is take all of our results and add them to a Google Sheet. And this allows us to do a few things. We could either just use them as an internal point of reference to cross-check what everyone did, or did they do what they said they're going to do. But also, we could use this to trigger further bots. So if anybody wanted to have a recall what they did on a given day, you can set up something for that. And just, it's always useful to store data. So scroll down to the bottom of your flow, and we're going to add another action here. Okay, so scroll down here and press more services. We're going to want Google Sheets. And we're going to want to add a row. Cool. Now once you get to the authorize the service part, let's just open up a Google Sheet. So I've created one here, called it MakerPad tutorial. And then we're going to want to add some headers. So I'm going to want a date, I'm going to want a name, I'm going to want a did yesterday, I'm going to want a doing today, I'm going to want any obstacles. Obviously map this to however you've constructed your questions, or however you will construct your questions of your stand-up. Understand that not all of them are going to be the same. Okay, and then once you've got that, head back over to FlowXO. We're going to choose a connected account if you're already connected, or connect a new account. But it's going to be Google Sheets. Press next. Select the spreadsheet that we've just named. Select the worksheet. Okay, now we're here. We're going to map the answers to our spreadsheet rows, or sorry, we're going to map the answers to our spreadsheet columns. So the date is going to be the date and the time received. The name is going to be, you could either have the user name or the user first name. You can do the user first name. Actually, no, not. You can do the username just in case there's more than one person with the same first name. Did yesterday is going to be the answer from. Okay, so what we've actually done here, which I've noticed, is it's probably useful if you name your questions, because that will then map to here. So I know that my first question is going to be the answer. So this is my first question. It's going to be a new message. Scroll down, the ask question, the answer to the first question, then the answer to the second question, and then the answer to the third question. Okay, press next, ignore the filters again, and then press save. If you did want to go back now and go through and rename these questions, you can. We're going to leave them, but now let's give it a test. Hopefully it's set up correctly. So go back over to Slack. Again, reply with me or here. What did you do yesterday? Created a FlowXO bot. Record the tutorial. MakerPad. Nope. All good. Okay, so now we've got this. With a bit of luck, we should have the result in our Google Sheet. Head over here, press Google Sheet, and we now have a result in here. Okay, perfect. that's it for this part. And in the next part, what we're going to do is we're going to create a webhook which we're going to catch with Zapier, and we're going to take this information and we're going to append it together. So for each user that replies to the stand-up, we're going to compile this information and then send it back out into a channel so everyone could see what everyone was doing.